Hello, beautiful people. How y'all doing? Blacks, white, Asian, Mexican, Indians, and all the races that branch in between. What's good? Another beautiful night. Yeah, what's good? And you know it's a Star Wars and Star Trek thing around here. Look, Valve co-founder picks Xbox Series X over PS5. Okay. This article is on PC Magazine T3, and he picks Xbox Series X over PS5. So look, the article goes like this: Valve's boss Gabe Newell, Xbox Series X is better than PS5. It says Half-Life creator Valve boss Gabe Newell on the project Xbox Series X is the better console over PS5. Article says if you were stuck between choosing both next gen consoles, then Lord Gabe himself has come down through the clouds and announced Xbox Series X is better than PS5. It says here, let me just read a little part. It said, Lord Gabe responds, the Xbox, and when asked why, he simply add, because it is better. Newell continued adding, I don't have a stake in that race. Obviously, we do most of our development on personal computers, but of the two, I would definitely go with Xbox Series X. Power and specs matters, man. Power and specs matters. And you need a powerful console to keep up with video games, and power and specs matter because it brings out the details in the environments. And of course the Xbox Series X is better. I already knew that out the gate when I saw the spec sheet, and then they beat PlayStation on two things. One on the system power, that's number one. Two was on the backwards compatibility, and then number three was when you can run games at 60 to 120 frames a second. So those three alone sealed the deal. Sealed the deal for me as a gamer, and my decision with the Xbox. And now you got the Half-Life developer co-founder, Half-Life boss Gabe Newell, from Valve, picks the Xbox Series X over PS5. You PlayStation fans can hold on to sales and exclusives all you want, man, but power and specs really matters in video games, so and you PlayStation and Nintendo fans need to stop trying to act like Xbox ain't got exclusives. But Microsoft is going to do some damage with this Series X come next gen. So if this just validates what most gamers already knew, this just validates it, so power and specs really matters, man. You need a powerful console in this video game market to keep up with video games, man. That's how you keep up. You don't keep up with video games on sales, man. You keep up with power and specs. And Microsoft worked on their infrastructure with the Xbox One and then brought it over to the Series X, and they're doing their thing, man. So Gabe Newell just dropped the hammer, like, look, Xbox Series X is better, and he says he don't even have a stake in the race, but he's probably looking at the same thing I'm looking at: the spec sheets, the backwards compatibility, the running the games at 60 to 120 frames a second. Checkmate. Okay, so that's all that's all people need to know, man. You need a powerful console to keep up with video games, man. It's not about sales, and it's not about who has the most exclusives, man. Because just because you have the most exclusives, that don't mean you have the best console. Power and specs matters in video games, man. And Xbox Series X already won the race before it even got started. And now you got Gabe Newell, Valve's boss from Valve, the game that made the creators of Half-Life, the Half-Life 2 behind me. That's Half-Life 2 on the original Xbox running. So that's all the proof you need. So anyway, This article is on Twig Town. It's on PC Magazine. It's on T3. I'm gonna put the link in the description box so y'all can read it. But anyway, nice talking to you people. It's Chris. You know it's a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Look forward to the dark side. I'm gone. Peace.